The writers' strike happened from May 2nd to September 27th, 2023. During this time, professional writers, those who helped write for movies and TV shows, stopped working to protest for better pay and overall conditions. They did sue their union, or as it's better called, the Writers Guild of America. The reason why the writers went on strike is because they didn't believe that they were getting fair enough treatment and a fair enough pay. Since they went on strike, all writing came to a halt. No more writing for shows or movies. New episodes of our favorite shows stopped coming out. Some late-night talk shows had to be shut down or delayed. It affects the whole entertainment industry because without writers, a lot of work can't happen. The writer's strike is so important because it's a pivotal time in the entertainment industry. It highlighted the changing dynamic of work in the digital age, especially with the impact of streaming and AI. It mainly affected movies and TV shows were being affected. People in the future could look into the past and see how producers and writers fought for fair treatment. The singular labor movement influenced pop culture and entertainment. This event captured the early days of debates around AI ethics, creativity, and even job security. This involved people from all over the world and how they would consume information and entertainment.
Concepts of identity. Users. The purpose of the strike was for Hollywood writers to increase their job security, which was low because of the new advances in AI and the shockingly low salaries of the majority of writers. Due to the rise of streaming services and the increased usage of AI, the identity of these writers was being threatened. As a result of the strike, the Writers Guild Association successfully negotiated higher royalties, minimum staffing and pay requirements, and increased job security. Audience. One of the primary reasons consumers enjoy certain films or series is that they can identify with them, whether it's the plot as a whole, the emotional undertones, or specific characters. Another reason for the strike was concerns that writers would lose the ability to craft authentic, diverse stories of individuals and a wide range of identities, because AI-generated content lacks the emotional and cultural depth that can be seen through human storytelling. Marginalized voices and stories need to be shared and have the most impact when shared by individuals who live and experience it firsthand, which is something AI will never be able to recreate. Creators. Hollywood studios were heavily impacted by the writer's strike in their production. Countless films and series were postponed or even canceled, costing the entertainment industry in the US around $5 billion. Now for some context. AI was initially used in the entertainment industry to simplify work backstage, such as creating minor visual effects that you can see in blockbuster films like Lord of the Rings. However, Nolan AI, created by OpenAI, was created specifically to produce an entire film, from concept pitch decks to screenwriting, planning, and scheduling, making this system a popular choice by film studios. AI can analyze scripts, suggest word substitutions, add new plot points, and even predict an audience reaction to specific story points. Writer strikes have occurred prior to the development of AI, as writers in the entertainment industry have fought for better compensation, protection, and working conditions. An early example of this is the 1960 Writer Guild of America strike. This strike occurred at a time when film sitcoms like I Love Lucy
Listen, Ethel, I think this...
shows generating millions of dollars annually and generating mass audience appeal. Sitcoms are script-reliant entertainment, primarily due to the witty, well-timed, relatable writing, which required significant work to create. But writers were left with little compensation or benefits from studios. The demand for well-written, entertaining, and good scripts was at an all-time high. As TV became more and more popular, writers were left scrambling while simultaneously lacking compensation for their hard labor. In more recent history, the Screenwriters Guild also went on strike from 2007 to 2008 due to writer concerns about compensation, after the rise of new digital media platforms like the internet began to take shape. These strikes have occurred multiple times in the industry and all share concerns about how growing and developing technology will affect their jobs, financial compensation, and benefits. In 2023, the entertainment industry is rocked by the latest writer strike, which heavily addresses growing concerns about the development of AI and the fear that it will overtake screenwriters' jobs. It started on May 2nd and lasted 148 days. Actors, writers, and producers all joined in the strike against studios and production companies. And eventually, the strike resulted and ended in late September with a new contract that secured significant protections, including limits on AI use, better pay structures for streaming content, and guarantees for human authorship and credit.
Media economics. The writer's strike significantly impacted the U.S. economy, costing around $5 billion. Since entertainment is one of Los Angeles' biggest industries, the local Hollywood economy faced massive losses due to the strike. Historically, strikes have shown to have a significant impact on the state economy as well. The 2007 through 2008 100-day Writers Guild strike resulted in the loss of 37,700 jobs in California and costed the state $2.1 billion in lost output. This loss proved to be significant as the country fell into a recession not long after and left California's economy with a slow recovery. The Writers and Actors Guild strikes can be significantly damaging to the economies that are still recovering. Especially after the hit the entertainment industry took from COVID, the strikes led to further setbacks and suffering of production. The economic toll not only hit the studios, but also the businesses that support the entertainment industry, from caterers and set designers to prop suppliers and costume providers. This ripple effect underscores how the industry's financial influence extends far beyond actors and writers themselves. Many of these supporting businesses all reported massive revenue losses and, in some cases, closures. Many of these workers work based on contracts with little job security, making them particularly vulnerable to prolonged industry shutdowns. The strike revealed the crucial role of Hollywood's invisible infrastructure, the behind-the-scenes workers who are hit the hardest by the industry's shutdowns, despite being essential to. The major ethical issue that our group study covers is how the strike will affect the livelihood of the people whose industries interact with and rely on
the episodes that we are writing, that they're literally taking every single dollar for.
While also understanding the concerns writers have with AI being used in the industry. When we talk about the ethics of the writer's strike, most people immediately focus on the studios and how they were underpaying writers, cutting benefits, and using AI to replace human labor. But there's another side that is often overlooked: the ethical impact of the strike itself. When production shuts down, it doesn't just affect the writers and studios, it affects everyone. Crews, assistants, caterers, makeup artists, costume designers, even nearby coffee shops and food trucks that rely on film sets for daily income also got hit hard. Many of these people aren't part of the Writers Guild and didn't have the same protections. This posed the question of the broader responsibility the industry holds in ensuring the stability of the local economy and well-being of its supporting workers. Then there was also the writer side, which poses the ethical concern of intellectual property and loss of human expression. The lack of clear legal framework regarding plagiarism raises many ethical and legal concerns about AI. Since AI models are trained on existing copyrighted materials, its lack of proper licensing raises concerns about originality and fair use. When misused, AI can threaten the livelihoods of people in creative industries.